new media, YouTube is the future. I mean, it's not, it's definitely has the influence now, but as Chester said, in a few years, you know, it's really going to it's hard to kind of quantify because no one knows exactly how it's going to happen or what's going to happen, but this really is the future, and that's why YouTube's doing these funded channel programmings, because they want to, you know, obviously be a part of that. They want to be on top of that. They don't want to, you know, kind of leave that to other people.
World as it is right now, it seems as if the best way to gain traffic is through the collaboration. That's why we were talking about it and emphasizing it so many. I can go into some other ways, but they're just not at this point. They don't have a lot of good value or good traffic. Again, you can buy views. You can buy a spot on YouTube, you know, and pay for it to be in a certain place. But that's what I'm saying. You know, the best way to get traffic is to collaborate with people that are doing similar things to you, because then you're tapping into the fan base that you actually want, right? So, like, if I collaborate, it depends on who you collaborate with too. If I collaborate with a guy, you know, FCP Russia, or is that his name? It's not nearly as cool, because his fan base is a group of guys that love shooting guns, right? It's probably not the same crowd that likes a guy that acts like he's 19 and dancing and is like, hey, you know, like it's just not. It's probably the same crowd. So will they convert into Chester C fans? Probably not nearly as much as if I collaborate with someone that's similar to me, right? So that's what we were talking about is understanding your niche, like the kind of content you create, and working with other people that have eyeballs on them, and then hoping that they'll come to your...
So do you think, just from another person that doesn't really know that much about YouTube, do you think if she were to just email one of you guys, like if she was a singer, that you would respond? I think the question is, like, how do you reach out to these people that have all these views? Because it would be like trying to talk to a movie star. You don't just go up to people, or you would fear that, I think.
And there's a lot of truth in that. I think that's absolutely right. I don't foresee anyone having a lot of luck if you don't have a name in this world and you have a very low subscriber count. Again, as we addressed earlier, you're going to have to express some sort of value if you're not doing it because you're friends. You know, that would be the exception, is if you actually already know each other and you're doing it. But if you're reaching out to someone purely because you want to collaborate, I will say this: I just got an email from somebody, but it was through Google. They connected us. They just really believe in this girl. And I checked her out, and I was so blown away with her voice that I was like, I'll collaborate with her, because I was like, she's so good. And I was like, I saw value just in doing a video with her because I think her voice is so amazing. So if you really believe in what you do, there's a better chance. But connecting with them with the top YouTubers might not be the way to go. You could try, but I don't see that being strategically the best plan. Now, you can go and reach out to people that I think are on, closer to your level, and maybe have a little bit, more, and then it makes more sense for them to want to work with you as well.
And maybe it'll grow through time, like every friend that you have has more friends that you don't know. So as you guys keep collaborating with each other, you can move up your ranks because you just are building your network in general. And so I guess what I got from Chester's speech was, collaborate with people, along in your circle, and as you move up, you can just kind of offer value of either, giving them a new group of eyes that, I don't know, maybe a lot of, I don't know how old you are, teens, that Chester doesn't know, and eventually, it might be a great, for him to have a whole bunch of teen girls loving him. I'm sure he wouldn't mind that.